Big up to every single one of you. What is happening, people? The Liverpool Prophet back again with another match reaction. And you know what? A relatively positive reaction today. You ain't gonna see me being negative or shouting or anything like that. Because the Reds actually did our job. We actually did our jobs. We've gone to the Molineux, beaten Wolves by 3-1 in the FA Cup to advance to the next round. Happy days. Can't complain much. And there's a couple of standout performances that I actually liked the look of today, so we'll discuss that as well. Having said that, people, before we get into the match reaction, do drop a like on the video. Do sub to the channel. Of course, do let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments as well. Always interested to hear what other people have to think and have to how they viewed the game as well. So yeah, like, subscribe, comment, all of that. Having said that, let's waste no more time. Let's get straight into the match reaction. Okay, so people, going into this game, you all knew my opinions, you all knew my thoughts. I said Liverpool, this is a competition Liverpool should be taking seriously and should be looking to win. And to be fair, we went out and did that today, although I was a bit unsure what the manager was going to do. The lineup was relatively strong. I say relatively strong. It was very strong. The only changes that I really saw was Rio and Gilmore coming in. And Jones start. Did Jones start the game? My bad. No. Rio and Gilmore coming in was a change. Robbo playing at left back over Kirkes, and Gomez playing over Canate at centre back too. Other than that, guys, that was pretty much the same side that played against Wolves midweek as well in the Premier League. So the manager went strong. He even put Alisson in goal. That's 2 FA Cup games now in a row, Brighton and Wolves, where he's played Alisson in goal. I don't understand that personally. I don't know why Slot is playing Alisson in cup games. I don't get it. Granted, you want to play a strong side, but I feel goalkeeper position is the one place we can afford to rotate in cup games, even when we're looking to win. Because while I don't rate Mohammed all that highly, I still think he's a very, very good number 2. So if he's not going to play in the cup games, when is he going to play realistically? When else is Mohammed going to have the opportunity to play if he's not given cup runs? So that was a surprise. Alisson playing again. I think it was a bit silly because it could have risked Alisson picking up a knock, but whatever, nothing happened. The game was the game. So that happened. Alisson started the game. Other than that, McAllister was in there. Gravenberch was in there. A very, very, very different team to how I imagined the manager would go. He went relatively strong. He took the game serious. So fair play to him. Credit to Slot on that. The game started. It was very, very similar to the game against Wolves midweek, where the first half Liverpool had a lot of the ball. Wolves were sat in a low block, making it hard. It was pretty much, you could have ripped a page from that game out, put it into this game, it would have looked the exact same. The first half, exactly the same. We moved the ball too slow. I'm gonna say it again. I don't want to be too negative today, but I'm gonna get the negative points out of the way first. I feel we moved the ball too slow again, and I've said this numerous times. When we have possession, it's too much backwards and sideways possession for my liking. We get into a good position, and instead of taking a shot or putting a cross in, being brave with the ball, we go back and it recycles. The amount of times today we were on the wing and either Salah or Rio ends up going back to the centre back and then we end up with Alisson is criminal. It shouldn't be like that, to be fair. You know what I'm saying? We have to be a lot braver with the ball. This is Wolves, for crying out loud. It's Wolves. You know what I'm saying? So that is a big negative in my opinion. And to be fair, that's been an issue for us all season. That's been a problem all year for Liverpool. Style of play being a bit too slow, not fast on the eye. But whatever, it is what it is. But it was a very reminiscent game. The first half of the league game on Tuesday night was exactly the same. We had all of the ball. They were sat in a low block, but they were comfortable. Now, Liverpool had chances in that first half, but we didn't really do much with the chances we had, let's be honest. We wasted a lot of them. We should have done a lot more with the ones we did have. Wolves, to be fair, in that first half, they did nothing. That's not me being horrible, trying to downplay them or nothing, but I don't remember them ever doing anything, having a shot in that first half, putting in a cross, getting into our half even much. So it was all Liverpool the first half, and I'll be honest, if we were a bit more clinical, if we were a bit more smart, we probably would have had a goal before half time. But we weren't. And Gumara, I think Rio and Gumara had a very good first half. ultimately got given the match man of the match to player of the match, same thing really. But there's certain things in Rio's game that I think he should do a little bit better, and that is being braver. You know what I'm saying? Now, sometimes he's in a position to take someone on, have a shot, but he'll go back or he'll be scared to shoot. I don't know if that's coaching or whatnot, but he needs to be braver in those moments when he is there, when he is in positions to take players on and shoot. Be brave. Other than that, he had a very good game, so big up to him. And again, he's just proving to the manager why he's ready to start games and should be given more league starts. But obviously, we see this, the manager sees something different. But all in all, it was a very, very boring first half. Just like the league game, boring. Liverpool, all the ball. Wolves sitting back, low block, didn't do nothing. Second half was much better. I mean, we saw 4 goals in the second half, so it did get a lot better. So we get a goal. Robertson actually bags. And again, Robertson is a prime example of why we need to be brave and shoot. Robbo could have put a cross in. He could have gone across to the player who was next to him. But no, he took a risk, took a shot, and he scored. That's what happens. You never know if you take a risk. Big up to Robbo as well. Another change that was made in the team today. Kirkes came out for him. And Robbo is always very, very reliable in cup games whenever he plays. You know what I'm saying? People forget this guy's a legend of the club. He's a very, very, very good player. And he will go down in legendary history for Liverpool. Let's be honest. So, Robbo takes a shot. I didn't expect him to take a shot, but he did. I didn't expect him to score, but he did. So, fair play to Robbo. And he makes it 1-0. Andrew Robertson opens the deadlock early in the first half. Very, very early on. And that's good. We got a goal early in the first half. Second half, sorry. Opened the game up a lot more. If that had gone on longer, 0-0, Liverpool would have gotten more frustrated because of a low block. But us scoring early forced Wolves to come out more, which benefited us in the long run. So we go 1-0 up. Literally a minute after that, we go 2-0 up. So Robbo bags the goal, and then he gets an assist for the second goal. Brilliant, brilliant play from us. Robbo gets the ball on the flank, puts the ball in the box. Salah bags, makes it 2-0. And Mohamed Salah today, did he have a great game? No. Did he have a crap game? No. I think he had a decent game, I'll say. Got himself a goal as well. It was ruled out initially, but then the ref took a look at it and I think he decided it was just on. But it was close. I wouldn't have been surprised if they had disallowed it. And I'm also not surprised that they did allow it. So either way, I would have seen what had happened. Apologies. Either way, I could have seen what would have happened. If they had disallowed that goal, cool. If they'd given it, cool. And for us, fortunately, they gave it. But it was very close. Very, very close. So we go 2-0 up in quick succession. And that pretty much wrapped the game up for Liverpool, let's be honest. That pretty much wrapped the game up. From then on out, all we needed to do is keep the ball, wind the clock down and control the game. Substitutions as well needed to come in. I think Slot was a little bit too late to make subs today, but nonetheless he made them, so fair play. And then Jones tops it off with a great finish as well to make it 3-0. A great goal from Jones, very underrated goal. Slots into the bottom corner and he makes it 3-0 and it's game, set and match. Much more of a comfortable game today than the game in the league. Wolves, I think, were a lot more up for the league game than they were this game, which is weird because I thought it'd be the other way around. Or whatever is what it is. That's not our problem. I want to give Wolves a shout out though, because in the 20th minute of both games, today and on Tuesday, they sung the Diogo Jota song with us and paid their tribute. So they've been class there. They were class at Anfield as well when they did what they did. So big up to them in that sense. I have a lot of respect for their club and their fans. It was a beautiful gesture. As for the subs, I don't know why the manager brought Konate on personally. You know, when we have a big game coming up against Tottenham next week, a must-win game, you don't want to run the risk of Konate getting a knock and missing that game. I felt he was a bit slow at subbing Salah off. He didn't sub Salah off, which was weird. You don't want to run the risk of Salah getting injured. He subbed Verge off, which was good. So fair play to Slot for subbing Verge off. But again, I feel, the second we go 2-0 up, I'd be getting subs ready. I'd be telling subs to get stripped on. Get Salah off, get the likes of Salah off, get the likes of Verge off, get the likes of McAllister off, Gravenberch off, all the players that we're going to need for the game against Spurs next week at home, get them off. Otherwise, we run the risk of them getting injured in a pointless game where they didn't need to get injured. Towards the end of the game, Wolves did pull a goal back. Their goalkeeper went long. Soboslai missed a header. Huang Hee-chan, I believe it is, was in, and he pulls one back to make it 3-1. We made it 4-1 at the end as well. Some decent build-up play. Gravenberch made it 4, but it was ruled out for being offside. Is what it is. The game finishes 3-1 ultimately. On the balance of play, let's be honest, Liverpool were the dominant side, the better side, and we are deservingly due to the next round. Like I said, I wanted the manager to take this game seriously. I wanted Slot to take it seriously. I wanted the players to take it seriously because I want to win the trophy. And he did. So fair play to him. The team that went out on the pitch today played decent and got the job done. Wolves, on the other hand, I think you could see that the game on Tuesday took a lot out of them. A lot. Which is probably why they weren't as up for this one as maybe I expected them to be. I predicted 2-0 as my score prediction, ended up being 3-1, so I was relatively close by give or take 2 goals. But whatever, I don't care as long as Liverpool win. And that's what we've done. Won another game, through to the next round. I believe the draw is on Monday night, so we shall see who we get on Monday. Look, we're coming towards the end of the FA Cup thing, so we are getting to the later rounds. So we are probably going to draw a big team at some point, or someone's going to draw a big team at some point. And if we are, so be it, man. You know what I'm saying? So be it. You're not going to just have an easy road over time. You do have to face some difficult challenges ahead. So yeah, we got the job done. Got our revenge as well on Wolves after they beat us on Tuesday night 2-1. We've gone back there a couple of days in the FA Cup, put that right, and won today 3-1. So we'll take it. We will absolutely take it. And yeah, happy days, guys. Happy days. Let's see if we can win this competition. I think we can. But again, manager has to be on point with his team selections. The players have to be on it. They have to want it. And if we can win this competition, great. It's not something I'll overly celebrate because I still had aspirations for us to win the league and Champions League, which are very unlikely now. Well, the league's unlikely completely. Champions League, I think, is also unlikely. So if we win the FA Cup, I'll take it. You know what I'm saying? It won't be brilliant. It won't be amazing. But at least we've won something. At least we can look back at the season and say it was a bad year for us. We didn't do well. Obviously, a lot of things happened. But we still have a trophy at the end to show something for it. So, yeah. But today, Liverpool got the job done. A decent performance too. Nothing special, nothing amazing. Just got the job done, which was more than enough for me and should be more than enough for Liverpool fans as well. So, through to the next round we go. And, yeah, Robbo gets a goal and an assist. Rio has a good game, gets man of the match. Salah gets a goal as well. Happy days. Happy days. The only negative is probably we didn't get a clean sheet, but whatever. Is what it is. Who cares? You know what I'm saying? We still scored 3 goals and won 3-1. But yeah, people, that is it for today's match reaction. Hope you guys have enjoyed. I'm happy enough that we gone through. That's all that matters to me. We go through. And yeah, before on my way out, do drop a like on the vid, sub to the channel. Let me know your thoughts on the game down below in the comment section as well. But yeah, I'll be back tomorrow with I'll be going live tomorrow at some point, discussing more about today's game, going into a bit of detail. And yeah, I'll work my way through the streams midweek as well. But big up to everyone. Hope you are all good. Appreciate everyone who has watched. Like I said, like, subscribe, comment, all of that stuff. And yeah, Liverpool Profit out. Speak to you all soon. Peace. Big up to everyone. Up the Reds. Let's go.